Alright. We made it through wildcard weekend to the divisional round. The first AFC game just got played. So now we play the last CPU standing and see if we can go face Cody in the championship. The NFC is pretty loaded. We'll see what happens from there. Let me post a stream in the chat. Couple 90 overalls. Oh, Bobby Wagner versus Luke Kuechly. Fucking Baker Mayfield.
Hey, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're out to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. The postseason continues here on EA Sports. We're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Of course, Houston's already made it to the AFC Championship game, so this decides the opponent. And whether Kansas City wins, they host, or New England wins, Houston hosts. Here we go.
The first of four berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Oh shit, no.
Play fake. Mayfield. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Nice move at the 40. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement.
Looks like we're getting smoked.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 2nd down. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
An excellent year, obviously, because they got the open week, had the bye. But the one thing you always worry about, the rust factor. And I had a coach say to me one time, when you have that open week, you often think about scrimmaging so you're ready to go the next week. But you can't. So you cross your fingers and hope your guys are ready to roll.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Good shit, defense. What's that field goal? 31-41, 48-yard field goal.
Like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away. It brings up a 4th down decision.
Ooh, ooh, that was almost not good.
But he tucks it in the bottom right corner. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they'll be let out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now.
Oh my God.
It's White.
All right.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Luck. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd and 7, Luck. Gets it to Gordon.
Hold on to it.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey,
come on, 79, get a block.
I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On
Oh, get a block. My goodness. Oh, down goes James White. Not too worried. We got Lamar Miller. But if he goes down, we're down to Kenyon Drake, and we don't have a backup behind him. But we're still good. Oh, he's heading to the locker room. He might be done for the season. We'll see. Maybe a game. I mean, we'll see. We will see. We will see. And the season could end here. So.
Some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Love.
No! X is going to be open. Alright, take the field goal.
In there to get him for a loss of 9
Bruce,
yards,
he was holding his wrist though, so Bruce Sternum doesn't sound right.
Just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking
oh, they didn't miss it. Oh, we're good.
His kick is good. That will
tie game.
At 3-3. So the field goal caps
4:53 in the first.
Well,
we need some defense.
To run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those
we were getting
because
torched.
they were successful in getting 3, or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone? Get you 6.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Give me that.
And an alley to run. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Good pick, good pick.
This is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I want to get that block. Good Lord.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I don't like that. Oh, mesh. I do like that, though.
Out of the gun, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Luck now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
All right, take the field goal. Probably should have ran a couple more plays or run it on a couple more downs.
Force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it's going to be tipped up.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And from the 25,
oh my God.
This to the 29,
a hit.
gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
He just juked the shit out of me.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here.
Good shit.
Blitz
Wasn't expecting that.
Down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans.
Intercepted.
It is. It's intercepted. It's off on the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys in front of him on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run them down.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good.
Yeah.
Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite. A nice sizable gain.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry now for Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between
Whoa, hold your block, 65.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Love. Ebron's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I could see what.
On 2nd down, it's Miller, and he's in.
Into the end zone. Touchdown. New England.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And that'll
Good
be
shit, defense.
incomplete.
Wow,
Good
quadruple
protection that time, but
coverage.
they couldn't hook up
Oh
on
my
the long
God.
one. Now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh,
He's got Evans. And he'll be
Right.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One of the toughest things about
they got
playing
wind in their
defensive
favor,
back
but it's
is
a
pattern reading,
57-yard field goal. They got, yeah, they got it with wind in their favor.
Then the fly to send it a
Unless
guy
he
downfield
shanks
with the
it,
in-route
gives
accompanying
us
it, what people call a dagger route, trying to
47
get
at the
guy underneath
47-yard line. We have
after
the ball.
clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it
Just
done.
move a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Here's one.
What?
Intercepted.
Okay, that was even.
Around the 37.
That wasn't a
And
good
the
pick.
return stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
Get the ball
They
right
spot
back
the
up
ball at the
where the ball was.
47-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands
let's see what
as wide
happens.
receivers do,
He catches
in
it
this case,
and
that ball was
like
expected to be
laterals it
caught.
right into his hands. What?
Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio
Okay.
Brown. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks.
Get
They
off.
need explosive plays. They
Good
need him
defense, though.
touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Or something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
Thank you.
intercepted.
And we've got
Picked off by
a
Kareem Jackson.
pick
There he goes
six.
left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And 3 interceptions on the day for this defense.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6 as he kicks away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10.
What the?
Man, complete. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays
Okay.
like that, though, that'll
That
turn them in
is
the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll
wicked
be right
what just
back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Now they've got one in their favor. This is a 44-51-yard field goal. This time should be good.
Quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to run it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're not in their favor. This will be a 51-yarder.
It's easy to see when we
I don't know if we're going to make
the ball
this.
needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
This may not make it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go, fellas.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He'll have a first down past the 40. A huge play there on the screen pass. 46 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Draw play. This is Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll run on first down. It's Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Shit.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down.
Now we're in trouble.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Oh, shit. We're in trouble now. On that note,
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll try the air now with Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Bruce Sternum. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see what we need to do on the depth chart, too, by the way. We got Rex Burkhead, who's not bad, just not fast. We're going to go ahead and not try to lose Kenyon Drake right now. We'll put Burkhead in. Ricard in. At fullback, we'll have Vernon Davis. Ricard and Burkhead. And Jimmy Graham over Paul Ricard. Burkhead. That's 4. At tight end, we'll have Ebron, Graham, and Davis. At fullback, we have Dwayne Allen, Jimmy Graham, then. Oh, none of that got saved. That's great. Fuck. And for that matter, we're just gonna take out Luck right now and put in Wentz so he doesn't get hurt. And then just kind of try to preserve what we got.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And the return will stop right around the 25.
That was a good pick.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. Now Burkhead. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Ethan, shut the fuck up.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC, and it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens squaring off against the Houston Texans.
Houston already won there.
Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC Divisional Round.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll run now with Burkhead. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuff the run. I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and it's expected him to pick up a 1st.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They only
Yeah,
need
we
a few inches,
gladly would put Wentz in there.
But they do convert on 4th.
We don't want a Patrick
Only needed a few
Mahomes
inches to pick it
QB
up and get
sneak.
behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center. The guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up the downs.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On the run, it's Burkhead. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. First throw now for the backup Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
That was wanted square.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that start because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the game that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
God
Maybe
damn.
get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mayfield off the play fake. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Mayfield now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
It seems like they've been running uphill all game. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll try and run with their fullback. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run. This is Burkhead. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a carry here for their fullback. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. With it is Brown. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now you got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Mayfield. This one into the hands of Burton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. First down, Mayfield. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. Brought down after we saw a flashy little move. Stopped short of the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Feels like this when the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And
they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Mayfield now to Barkley on the check down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And trying to push forward, but he is...
Who the fuck is this guy? Sorry about that.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out.
And the ball is out. Burkhead lost it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number is going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
Throwing, Mayfield gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get to the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. On third down, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
All right, so to the conference championship where we get blown out by Cody, or Cody has an off game, which probably won't happen, and we'll probably face, if that happened, like Malenko or Octane or Dan in the Super Bowl, which we'd probably get blown out there. But who knows, we're theoretically in it. Give ourselves a 25% chance to make it, or to win the Super Bowl, and a 50% chance to make the Super Bowl. So that means Houston will be hosting the championship game. Who the heck is that guy getting an upgrade point? Good for him, I guess. Yeah, and we wait on the NFC side to get their games in.